left of my sanity, implored me not to enter. But that voice was just a whisper now. As we worked our way down, deeper and deeper into the crypt, I began to see a change in my companion. He seemed to be gaining strength. I could hardly see in the gloom, but my companion seemed to know the way. We came at last to a great hall. It was then I realized my companion hadn't been gaining strength. He had been losing what was left of his humanity. He moved with demonic speed, and then you appeared.
Stop! The beast contained herein shall not be set free, not even by you. To imagine what you've set in motion this day. Go to the Temple of Light in the eastern city of Karas. There you will find the gate to hell opened before you. You must find the courage to step through that gate, Maras. Take the stone you hold to the Hellforge, where it will be destroyed. Now run. Take the stone and run!
And into Act 3. Okay, let's talk to Herotley here.
Welcome to Karas, young sorceress. Few come willingly to this ancient city anymore. I hope you brought your wits with you, for sanity is in short supply here. My name is Herotley. I am a sorcerer skilled in metalwork. It'd be a pleasure to help you. I don't have many customers these days. Though my own magic is only useful for making enchanted weapons, I'll bet yours will put an end to this terrible evil once and for all. May the spirits of Skatzim watch over and protect you. As you can see, the populace has been brutally decimated by the forces of Mephisto. The canals run red with blood, and demons roam the land. The wretched jungle hell has already reclaimed much of Karas. The only safety you'll find is here at the dockside, where a magical warden holds the jungle evils at bay. But I don't know how long it will last. To make matters worse, the children of Zakarum are in league with the forces of Mephisto. The Zakarum have concentrated their power in the temple city of Travancore, located within Karas deep in the jungle wilderness. It's true, their zeal is unmatched, but I say the so-called warriors of light are nothing more than the twisted puppets of a hidden hand.
Well, I gave you my word and brought you here as promised. But by all that's still holy, I wish I'd never returned to this accursed place. This fetid jungle can't be the fair Kurast I left behind. I don't know what all this evil is, my friend, but it's obvious that you must stop it. I only pray that you can before the jungle consumes the last vestiges of my beloved homeland.
Let's see if you have anything more to say. Nope.
Greetings, hero. I've heard of your exploits and, I'm quite impressed. Very few mortals are capable of dealing with the three and their minions as you have. My name is Natalia. I am a hunter of evil, part of an ancient order sworn to hunt down corrupted sorcerers. If I could, I would gladly join your quest to stop the three. But I must wait here for further news. I can't predict what will happen, but the danger is greater than we can know. Until I receive my orders, I'll assist you with the information I have.
You now speak to Ormus. He was once a great mage, but now lives like a rat in a sinking vessel. You have questions for Ormus, and doubt in yourself. Ormus sees a strange dichotomy in you, as he does in all would-be heroes. Speak to him, and he may grant you wisdom in turn. Or turn from him and seek wisdom in thyself.
Yep, and now I can get 15,000 for this staff. And let me get one of these. And then I guess I'll do this. That just lines up better with the clicking on the mouse. It'll be right over yes. Where I guess this is too, but sometimes like it's very close. And if you move at all, it won't count.
Hello there. You must be a great adventurer to risk coming here. My name's Ashira, and I lead the mercenary band of mages known as the Iron Wolves. We've been hunting down demons in the jungle for months, but no matter how many of them we kill, they just keep coming. Seems this whole place has been overrun by evil. Rumor has it that you've come here to help. If that's true, then I'll let you hire some of my mercenaries. But be careful. If you piss them off, they can be worse than those monsters out in the jungle.
And this is, I love the Act 3 mercenary before you get to making insight with the rework they did a few seasons ago. They're much easier to keep alive than the melee ones. Let's see, I want a frost one. I'm gonna go with the one that's named Scorch. It hits chilling armor for a little while. 24, so 6 levels.
Damn it! I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here, aren't you? I am Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and salves, and I can sell you some if you really need them. But don't make a habit of coming here. I don't like to be disturbed while I'm studying.
Nice alliteration there. Alcor the Alchemist.
Good day. I've not set foot in glorious Kurast for many years, but I never would have imagined it could be so corrupted. Certainly this must be Mephisto's work. You'd best get going, my friend. Diablo and Baal are still out there, and you must find them.
Okay. Yeah, it is like that. Wrong button. Want to do this. I wonder. Volume go up. That seems really loud.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Okay, let me put one in Fireball and Vitality. We have those boots, but I think I put them in.
Magic about this item.
Yeah, I put them
Very
in
strange.
my stash. Let's get rid of that. Grab that. Quick.
I can't. Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I am
carry anymore.
Let me put this in here. Ah.
I need mana.
Get a waypoint before I go back to town. Should have, yeah.
I need mana.
Oh, and it's a flare jungle?
Not enough mana.
I'm going to put a portal here. This is super lucky. But I want a waypoint.
I must take this to Ormus. I need mana.
I don't care if I don't get any of the waypoints in these zones. But this looks like it's going to be the waypoint. Yep. A few things to talk to people about.
Back in Loot Ghislaine, Meshif told me he had a fondness for jade figurines. On his trading voyages, he collected an odd assortment of such small statues. I would show him your figurine. Ah, Khalim's eye. Only it can reveal the true path to Mephisto. Place the eye in the Herodric cube along with Khalim's other relics. The heart, the brain, and the flail. Who could have foreseen that the old religion would play such an effective role in our war against the Three? Again, your efforts amaze me, my friend.
I wanted these boots. And, nope, I want to keep that.
What can I do for you?
Nope, I meant to talk to you.
Ha! You have stolen the fabled blade from right under Zakarum's nose. This is a great day indeed.
I guess I should trade this. Yeah, we'll leave that spot open. Although I guess I have potions I could have put there. Where am I going? I meant to go this way.
Good day. Only Deckard Cain can make sense of this.
Greetings.
Yes? You are truly amazing, stranger. There are precious few items in the world that would tempt me to go up against the children of Zakarum.
Yes?
Now this act for well, it's not great anyway. Although if you're not an attack build, it's not terrible. The repair dude being way over here is very awkward. I wouldn't really care. I guess really anybody that's not a sorcerer probably would care because this is the act you can get the teleport charge staff. But especially attack builds because you have to keep repairing your weapon. At least in normal and nightmare. If you have a, what do you call those? The phase blade things? You don't have to worry about it. But you won't have that till hell.
The Gitbin's magic can only be channeled through Ormus. Take it to him. He has the necessary knowledge about the ancient Skatsini magics.
You have done well, noble hero. Ormus congratulates you. The old spirits of Skatsim will watch over you for returning their sacred blade. Now, after all these years, Ormus will once again use his powers to protect the innocent from the shadow. The spell that protects the dark side shall now be reinforced. This magic ring does me no good. Here, wear it proudly. Good evening.
And what'd you give me? Not something I'm gonna give up my, what's this thing called? Naval ring for.
Praise you. That jade figurine will complete the set I was collecting. Here, I've had this statuette of a golden bird for years, but I consider it a fair exchange. With any luck, the spirits of Skatsim will grant us revenge upon the powers that ravaged this land.
Oh, do you say something else now that I've turned that in? You're the one I've turned it into. I'm silly.
I'm having fun just watching you run from place to place searching for a golden bird. Some hero you are. You are truly amazing, stranger. There are...
You will have to take Kuilei's ashes to Elcor.
Now that fewer of the Iron Wolves are needed to guard the dock side, some of them have volunteered to accompany you free of charge. Such a beautiful statuette. But you'd think it would have been better cared for. There's a compartment here that's full of dust.
Hopefully you don't try to blow the dust away. I want my points.
I've read legends about a sage named Kuile who studied the mysteries of life beyond death. If I remember correctly, his ashes were ensconced within a golden statuette. It was a very strange tale.
Yeah, that's...
Ah,
Yep.
Khalid?
Hello. Ah, the golden bird of Kuile. Thank you, my friend. Busy yourself while I experiment with the ashes within it. Then return and see what I've made for you. From the ashes of Kuile, I have mixed for you a potion.
Okay. Okay, so now I have a little more health. See if anybody has anything to say now that I've turned it in.
Ormus remembers the tale of Kuile. That venerable sage forgot that there is no life beyond death. There is only life. Once prolonged unnaturally, it can become a living hell.
Immortality is definitely not for me. Can you imagine having to wake up every night just to piss for the next 1,000 years?
I must admit, your foolish quest made little sense to me. But now I see the value of your actions. I believe you do possess great wisdom.
Never forget that your ultimate purpose here in Kurast is to destroy Mephisto. The ancient Horodrim imprisoned the Lord of Hatred inside the Guardian Tower that is located within the temple city of Travancore. Know this, friend. The only way to gain entry to Mephisto's prison is to destroy the artifact known as the Compelling Orb. Mephisto used this device to control the Zakarum priests and their followers. The orb can only be destroyed with an ancient flail imbued with the spirit of the one incorruptible priest. Soon after his imprisonment, Mephisto worked his evil corruption on the Zakarum priesthood. All were turned to his dark ways, save one. Khalim, the K-Hagen of the High Council. Mephisto directed the other council priests to slay and dismember Khalim, and then scatter his remains across the kingdom. The priest Sankakur succeeded Khalim as K-Hagen, eventually becoming the embodiment of Mephisto here on the mortal plane. The corrupted High Council fashioned an orb to control the rest of the Zakarum faithful, and used their powers to hide the lair of their master from mortals. Your task is to collect the scattered relics of Khalim, his heart, his brain, and his eye. Then, using the Horodric Cube, transmute Khalim's flail with his relics. Once this is accomplished, you must destroy the compelling orb with Khalim's will to open the way into the corrupt sanctum of Mephisto.
I assume that is what this was.
So, Meshif had the golden bird all along. I wonder if he knows what he gave up for that jade figurine.
Okay. Yes, I want to buy potions. And I also want to put my money in my stash. And now, time to go to player dungeon.
I'm overburdened.
Wants our rejuve potion.
Impossible. I can't.
Oh, I forgot to put that in there. Let's see, what does this have? Keep too much. I'm just not going to keep that.
I can't carry anymore. Not enough mana.
Wait.
Not enough mana.
Oh, no. I didn't realize I'd drink that many mana pots. And I already took the ones out of there. Well, of course, I got the worst one for teleport. It's actually one of the best ones if you don't have teleport. I mean, none of them are really bad for teleport. I just don't like that one. Yep, and then Grab the chest.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I can definitely fit that in.
This is most fortunate. Khalim's brain knows Mephisto's weakness. Place it in the Herodric cube along with Khalim's other relics. The eye, the heart, and the flail.
Okay, there was just that, and it's not what I want. And
Good day.
no, I'll keep that. Keeping that. Let me put these in here so I remember to store them. And then move these. Oh, I can get rid of that now. It is sometimes nice. But and gold. Oh yes, I was going to move these to here so that I can keep. Oh, I can move that. Keep that on me. More gold and some gold res. I love that the least important reses are the ones I have the most in. And poison res is a lot of it is because of stealth. Okay, let's see. Nope.
Not enough mana. Impossible. I can't. I need mana.
But that was not the button I meant to press, but definitely didn't mean to press it twice. On top of that. Yep. I might have been able to save them if I had moved quicker. But those trees are pretty brutal on the followers.
I can't. Not enough mana. I can't. I need mana. Not enough mana.
Fireball and Vitality.
I need mana.
I don't want to use too much mana pots yet. Okay, which one are you? I thought you were able to. Oh, yeah, it's okay, that's not the right one. Neither is that.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
It wasn't the edge. Oh, I really need mana pots, so I am just gonna beeline for the waypoint.
Hello.
You have done well, my friend. Your courage and valor are an inspiration to us all. But now the time has come to face those responsible for the evil that has stifled our land. You must destroy the High Council of Zakarum. Long ago, these elders were charged with the stewardship of Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred, who was imprisoned within the Guardian Tower. Through the generations, these pious men slowly fell more and more under the sway of Mephisto's malevolent power. And the council became an evil mockery of its former glory. It is Mephisto's hatred that has corrupted Zakarum and turned its devout followers into paranoid fanatics. That is why you must travel to the temple city of Travancal and slay the council. Once they are gone, Mephisto's hold over this land and its people will be broken.
And I'm only level 21, so not time to check for that yet.
Good day.
Let's see if you have anything to say.
There are many zealots among the followers of Zakarum. It will be difficult to get past them.
It pains me to waste time with you, so I'll get right to the point. There is a very special book which you must find for me. It was written long ago by a sage known as Lam Essen, who studied Skatsimi magic and the effects of the prime evils on the mortal world. The Black Book was lost when the children of Zakarum took over this land. Now you must reclaim it without delay. Its knowledge may aid us in this dark time ahead. The Black Book contains powerful secrets of Skatsim, the old religion long eclipsed by Zakarum. I should warn you, the Black Book is much sought after by both good and evil. Be wary. I am but a potion dealer and an avid reader of occult books. What do I know of the Travangal?
Many things can be found in the city of Kurast. The book may be there.
Yes? The children of Zakarum believe that the Black Book is filled with blasphemous heresy. In truth, the book may contain the secrets to our ultimate redemption.
Oh, no one really believes that the Black Book exists. It's just a symbol of Zakarum's anti-Skatsim propaganda. It has been said that Orma speaks most clearly when his ideas are utterly mad.
Greetings. I've heard of the Black Book. My order's code is based on many of its passages. If you find it, I will be greatly impressed. Beware the followers of Zakarum. Their fanaticism is their greatest weapon.
Greetings. We have long sought the Black Book of Lam Essen. Rumors of its whereabouts spread as fast as jungle plagues. If you find it, take it to Elcor.
The Black Book is a powerful source of information. The Zakarum will do everything in their power to stop you from obtaining it. The Temple City is well guarded. You'd best keep your wits about you.
Well, we got a couple of the quests done, and we were super lucky on both of the dungeons and also the Slayer Jungle being hooked right up to the Spider Forest. Didn't even find the Great Marsh. That was exciting.